to come up here earlier. You know, he know he Israel. And we asked him why he ain't keeping the commandments, and he said he's afraid. But you should be afraid not to keep it. Because all this stuff that's happening, who you think doing it? Bring that out, huh?
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
So what we doing right now, we blowing the trumpet. We letting y'all know that y'all got to keep the commandments. Because all the curses that's happened that the brother spoke of earlier, it's the Most High God doing it.
That's right.
Keep reading that, huh?
Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it?
So you don't think the Lord has done it? We got to get up.
Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord have not done it?
If you don't think the Lord done this, you're out of your mind. Let me get Deuteronomy 28 and 16 out. Because the sight of this man, it pisses us off, man. We hate to see our people in this condition. We supposed to be in the top. Read that out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 16. Curse shalt thou be in the city.
Nah, man, curse shall not be at home.
Curse shalt thou be in the city.
Nah, curse you be comfortable on the couch.
Curse shalt thou be in the city.
Curse shall be in the city. What's going on, brother? How you doing, man? What's your name, brother? Todd, man. Brother Solomon, man. Can I ask you what's your nationality? You an Israelite? Okay, that's good. That's good. That's what we're here for, man. We stepping right here. So what do you know about being an Israelite? 7 tribes is 12 tribes, brother. How long have you known this? What, about a couple of months, a year? A couple of months, okay. Well, it don't matter, man. You about to learn some more right now. So right now, read this out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 2, verse 12. And now, Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee?
So he's telling you right now what's required of you. But right now, you just told me that you know you Israel. But the Lord thy God said what is required of you. Read.
But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments.
To what?
To keep the commandments.
To what?
To keep the commandments.
To keep the commandments. How many commandments are there, brother? 10 commandments. Okay, could you give me those 10?
Wake them up, man.
Teach
But I bet you could give me all the laws of this land.
Teach
I bet you could give me way more laws of this land than you could give me 10 commandments in the book. And it's 613 commandments, bro, in that book. 613. 613. It's thousands of laws of this land. You ain't locked up, so you keeping those. So is it hard to keep half of that or a fraction of that when it's coming from your creator? It shouldn't be. Let me get Zephaniah 2:1, man, because you see these brothers, man, we gather together, man, every Sabbath to come out here. We ain't asking for no money. We ain't got no collection plate. All we doing is to come out here to feed the sheep, man. We afraid what might happen to us if we don't do it. Read that out.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourself together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired, before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as the chaff, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you.
So you hear what he said? What are you waiting on, bro, to keep the commandments? What are you waiting on? Because all this stuff happening to us, man, it's God doing to us. Because you might think like, oh man, if I pray, everything gonna be all right. Come as you are.
Teach up.
Who is this? Who is this? Who?
Wake them up!
That's true. But it ain't King James, son. King James look just like you.
That's right.
You gotta put your King James right here, brother. That's the real King James, look just like you. So how did he have this peck of wood, man?
Teach up.
That's King James right there, man. His brother had 11 kids, was a family man. And what he did was, he didn't write the Bible, he just edified it so we can understand like what we're doing right now.
Teach out.
Right.
Let me get Revelation 1 out. Because, who is this, y'all? Y'all know who this is? You said they supposed to be King James' son? No, the world gave this as an image of so-called Jesus. That's who you thought it was? But you know what Jesus looked like, though. So, okay. Well, we're gonna give it to you out of the Bible real quick, man. Read this out.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 1. The revelation of Yahawashi, which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
This is a revelation. This is revealing what he looked like. So we're going to jump down to 14 real quick, Doc. So I want y'all to do me a favor, man. Every description he gives of our Savior, man, I want y'all to, give me some strikes or whatever. Let me know if you strike one, if it lined up, and if it don't, read that out.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
You got woolly texture hair. You do. What type of hair is this? Like Lassie, you know what I mean? Like a dog.
Bring it out.
All right, so
bring it out. Everywhere is snow, and his eyes were a flame of fire.
Eyes are like a flame of fire. It was red. What happened to our eyes when we drink wine, man? My Savior loved to drink wine, man. And he was stressed out for waking these people up because we stiff-necked. We don't like whiskey. Keep read up.
And his feet like unto fine bread.
So are y'all feet the same color as y'all body? No? Yeah. So his feet like in the fine brass, which means you just said that your feet the same color as your body. So if your feet the color brass, y'all know what the color brass is? What color is brass? It's like brown.
Right.
But it gets more descriptive. Read that out.
His feet like unto fine brass, as if they burnt in a furnace.
As if they burn in a furnace. If you burn brass in a furnace, what are you gonna get? A dark-skinned brother.
That's right.
That's what our Savior looked like, man. Read that and keep reading out.
In his voice, as the sound of many waters.
He spoke with authority. He spoke with authority to wake his people up. Now, does this Peckerwood look like he speak with authority? None of this don't line up with our Savior, man.
That's right.
So how many strikes is that? Every single one.
Teach up.
Let me ask y'all a question, man. What is y'all nationality? Because they line up with prophecy in the Bible. And it's for a sign. It's curses that's happening to us and our people that line up with the Bible. And it's a curse, it's a sign. But right now, if you want to go across the street to that restaurant, you know what restaurant you're going there because it's a sign. So these curses is on us as a sign the same way. We're talking around the 28:15. So y'all know your nationality. What's your nationality? You know, what are your brother? You think you're an Israelite. How long have you known that? Sir? As long as you felt it. Okay, well, we're going to get into it. So you know what the world usually calls us, man, black. You got the Black Lives Matter mask on. And then, African American so-called. Your skin is brown. And your pants right here is black, brother.
Teach up.
So read this up.
This the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Read out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
All these blessings.
that all these curses,
All we on the street.
that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
So look around, be honest with yourself. It just said we're going to be cursed in the city. And this is just Atlanta, man. All the cities is in this state, in this country. Everywhere you go, we're going to be in the worst conditions in all of them.
What?
That's a curse, that's just one. Keep reading up.
Verse 16. And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Cursed shall thou be in the field. Y'all take a look at the sign real quick. Y'all see what's going on right here? Cursed shall thou be in the field. That's when we came out, when we got here. But now you got the work field. We the first fire, the last hire. We get discriminated upon. All these things happen to us. That's just a couple of the curses.
Teach,
They already lining up with y'all, right?
Teach,
All right, man, can you jump down to 68 real quick? Because y'all know how we got here as a people. How did we get here? Sold by the Africans, but what type of transportation got us here? On a ship. Did y'all know that was in the Bible? Read that out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships. By the way, whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
So it said we got to TikTok. It says he was going to come to Egypt again on ships. And we won't see it again, which is our homeland, because we have not seen our homeland since we got here.
That's right.
So it can be confusing when you say Egypt, but Egypt is synonymous for another word in the Bible. And God, and the Most High God is about to tell you what Egypt is.
That's right.
Read that out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 5, verse 6. I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the house, out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage.
Y'all know what bondage is. Y'all know what bondage is. Another word for bondage.
Teach,
Bonded in chains. Slavery. Slavery. Bondage is slavery. So
right.
Egypt is slavery. Go back to 68, and you know what to do with it.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Read out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into slavery again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
Now we come.
With ships.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Who are we sold to?
That's right. Teach,
Who are we sold to?
Bring it out.
Right, man? But the Lord just said it was your enemy.
Teach,
So do y'all have enemies?
Teach,
The Lord just told you.
Pick 'em
You
up,
just told me that the white man, we were sold to the white man, and he just said that it was our enemy.
Teach,
It said we was here on slave ship. What you see right here? We was defecating on top of one another.
Teach,
Our sister was having missile strikers on top of
Teach.
one another. We'll be bonded up with somebody who was dead. All these things happen to our brothers and sisters.
Teach,
That's how we got here. That was our enemy, man. Y'all know who the enemy is? Y'all know that God got enemies? Does God love everybody?
Bring it out.
God love everybody.
Bring it out.
You sure about that? You already know where to go, Op. The Lord does have enemies, man. And anybody that's an enemy of him is an enemy to us.
Teach,
Read that out.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved.
As it is written, Jacob have I loved. Jacob's name was changed to Israel. The 12 tribes of Israel you see on this chart. That's
Right,
us.
son.
We are Jacob.
Teach.
Read out.
But Esau have I hated.
But who?
Esau have I hated.
But what?
Esau have I hated.
No, man, he loved him.
Esau have I hated.
But Esau have I hated. Do y'all know who Esau is today? Let's go to
Bring it
Genesis
out.
25 to 25. Because that's the problem. God has an enemy, which is our enemy. And we don't even know who he is. The Lord just told us who he is, and we don't know.
Bring it
If
out.
you was a deer in the jungle, wouldn't you want to know who the lion is?
Bring
I
it
know.
out.
Read this out.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 25. And the first came out red.
And it came out what?
Came out
No,
red.
he came out black.
Came out red.
So, in the South, there's a nation of people who call themselves something. The country people, what do they call themselves? A what? Redneck.
Teach,
See that? When it get cold, they turn red. When it get hot, they turn
Bring it
red.
out.
You slap them beside the back of their neck, they turn red.
Teach.
When they get embarrassed, they get red. When they get angry, they get red.
Teach.
They're not the same color as this. This is white. That's where the confusion come in.
Bring it out.
Read that out.